Hello everyone and welcome to my bullish and bearish scenarios for Bitcoin. Today I'm gonna show you what is going on in Bitcoin. We're gonna start with the daily, briefly analysis. As you know, we are already in a bull run for an impulse 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we are looking for a fifth wave. Okay. Now, currently we are still in the 4 wave here, and the fourth wave, which starts, of course, from the higher high here as a B, C. It's a zigzag. Somehow we are still struggling here to end this wave. All right, the wave C, which is, of course, in a zigzag, it should be always made of 5 waves. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somehow, because of the very complex scenarios here that is going on in this wave, it's really hard to count a full 5 waves. Okay, as you can see here, almost a one full downtrend here, and then we have somehow here some waves up and down. However, if we go into the 4 hour to analyze this wave much more closer, we can see here that we have several waves. After a lot of time spending it based on Elliott Wave to find the most logical analysis for it, I became to find the right count for it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for wave 1. And then we have a wave 2 here with A, B, C, and then a wave 3 for 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1, or even, it could be here, wave 3, all of it, and as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually. And then we have A, B, C now for wave 4 again, and the last one, which is coming next, which is the wave 5. Somehow, of course, it was not easy as well to count these waves here, because there was a lot of things going on here between ETFs inflow and the German government outflow of Bitcoin. So I don't know, there was a lot of here, as you can see, 2 candles, opposite candles, same as here. There was a lot of complex situation here going on. It's kind of like a fight. All right, so the German government sells from a part, and the ETFs and some ways, of course, counter attack by buying from the other part. However, even if that's happening, we can see exactly that it cannot change the facts. Okay, it cannot change the facts of the market, where it's going on and where it's going or it's heading. So even some interruption happens during the markets, as we can see here and there, we can see that the market will correct itself at the end and it will continue its normal trend. All right, so because I'm saying this, because this should have been a normal A, B, C without these spikes that we see here. However, because of that, it has ended somehow in different scenarios. However, at the end, it became at the same results, which we're gonna see in the next day, which is unfortunately a bear market. I mean, it's not a bear. Actually, it's a little dump. We're not in a bearish market, even if we get to the 50,000, which is the most likely support now. Same as the liquidation, it says this is where we're heading, this is where we are now, and this is a 50,000 now. There is some liquidations here, which, yeah, it needs to hit it and range a little bit here and then move on with the bull market. So guys, of course, the market will never end, the bull run will not end here, all right? So even if we get into the 50,000, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If 4 dumps even to this level and continues with the 5, we are still in a bull run here, right? It's very important just to hold this support here before touching the wave 1 top, right? So since the wave 1 is still under the support of wave 4, that means we are still in a very strong bull market. Okay, guys, so never worry that we are in the 50,000, so the bull run has ended. No, it can be here and then it move up, can go to this level and then move on. Now going back to that C wave to see what is going on. So I have some scenarios here. As I told you, in this wave here, in the 4th wave, I'm going into the 1 hour chart now. And yeah, to zoom in the 4th wave to count this efficiently. So I have several scenarios here. The first one, which is bullish scenario, it might be, of course, but with a lower possibility now with this thing, but it's still possible. So we have a diagonal of 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. However, once we reach the 5th waves here, then we can retest, yeah, for a wave 2 and then launch back our wave 3, which is the most intensive wave of the bull run, right? So okay, so this is the scenario. As you can see now here, oops, we have reached somehow the wave 4 targets, which are in between this box here, and yeah, reaching of course the trend line that we can connect now 2 and 4. So we are looking for now for a zigzag to the upside. That means we are looking for an impulse, 3 waves, and impulse again, 5, 3, 5. After that, of course, we're gonna retest for a wave 2 and then move on. This is your bullish scenario here. Yeah, you have to watch what is going on now. If we go up 5 waves impulsively, then this might be the diagonal, which is gonna reach almost the 60,500, or maybe even let's check out if we can extend this to get a precise target for the wave, diagonal wave 5 extension. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be around 60,470 in coincidence with this diagonal. So this is exactly our point where we are aiming here, our target of wave 1. Yeah, then it's gonna be wave 1 and then 2, a big wave 2, and then a huge wave 3 to the upside. So this is a bull scenario here. I'm gonna keep this for the wave 5. Let's put this here, wave 5 target. All right, and yeah, so this is a bullish scenario. We have to watch here what is going on. The next scenario is a very simple ABC. All right, of course, the count of this as ABC is a little bit hard because it starts with the 3 waves somehow, which is good, and then 3 waves, still good, which is a flat, very normal for a correction. Now for the C wave, it should be a very nice impulse wave, 5 waves, okay? So which it should look like this, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, right? So unfortunately, yeah, this doesn't look like a good impulse based on Elliott Wave. The waves are very choppy and very spiky, okay? And yeah, we cannot count this as an impulse, unfortunately. However, that's why it has a little bit lower possibility. However, if that is the case, because as I told you, what is going on between the ETFs and the German government by selling and buying Bitcoin, so we might have reached the target, the C target, which is 1 Fibonacci at 59,300. Okay, so this is a lower possibility bearish scenario because after reaching the ABC, then we are looking for an impulse to the downside. and this is already the start of an impulse. So if we go in a lower frames, like 5 minutes, for example, this is exactly what is going on inside it. So we can see 1 and 2 and 3, and this is for 1, so 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, and now we're going 4 and 5. Okay, so 4, it might be also like ABC, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the whole thing, it can be a wave 1 and then 2 and then move down. Okay, so this is based on Elliott Wave. Of course, if you have knowledge in Elliott Wave, you will know what does it mean this as an impulse, right? So we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might be even has ended, so it could be now 1, and now we're heading to a 2. Okay, so the 2 should reach minimum target. Wave 2 should be, the minimum target of wave 2 is 38.2 Fibonacci, which is at 58,097. This might be your wave 2 target, or of course it can go deeper and then move on with the wave 3 after it. What happened also today was also a little bit choppy and messy. So actually, this is what I was saying here. The correction ABC was almost ended here, and after that, an impulse has already started down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5. However, and it was continuing very good with an ABC for a wave 2. Then suddenly the German government decided to sell, and it has continued the impulse, and this is what it should be. However, while the German government is selling, somehow the ETFs and the waves has counterattacked the impulse of the market, and we saw what we saw between yesterday and today. And of course, in additional, the news of the CPI today has spiked. So somehow this has created a mess here, all right? It has made the market more volatile and more tricky and dangerous, to be honest. So yeah, watch out, guys. It's a very hard days now to trade this. It's not easy at all. It's unpredictable what is going on, to be honest. Even if you watch what is going on, you can watch, of course, the German government selling on the Arcom software, right, on the website, and you can see the transaction, but yeah, you don't know what is going on here. ETFs, whales, a lot of people are trying to counterattack. Yeah, so however, it's impossible. Yeah, it's quite impossible to turn the market by force, right? Even if we get this, it might get choppy and so on, but it cannot turn it back before we finish that fifth wave. We need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is how the psychology market works based on Elliott Wave. So back to what happened here. Because of the choppiness that I told you about today and the news and everything, so the scenario which has the most possibility is a WXY scenario here. So WXY scenario, is the W where you have a complex. Of course, it's a complex correction wave. So it has several types of flats and triangles or zigzags. So it's a combination of these patterns, which it ends up as WXY. So as you can see, then we have a W as 3 wave, which is perfect. Then we have a flat here as an X, which is also good. And 1, 2, 3. And then we end up the wave Y kind of with, here we have, it's a very complex one somehow. even we cannot count this very good, but however, 1, 2, 3, this is a zigzag, and then another zigzag here, which is make a double zigzag, all right, when connecting this. So we have kind of a double zigzag in the wave Y. Now the target, the main or the common target of wave Y could be this one, all right, this is 59,950, and it can range, by the way, inside this whole thing here, all right? So it can range onto 63,000, all right? So, however, sometimes it can hit a lower target. That is very typical for WXY, for a complex correction. Yeah, and it looks like we have turned over after this news, and then we start to dump down. If we go to the 15-minute, we can see now this impulse is clearer as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are into a correction, ABC. So we might go up a little bit more for a correction, then start and 1, 2 again, and 3, 4, 5 to the downside. So this is the most possible scenario, guys, and yeah, I think we're gonna reach sooner or later 50,000 as support. I know that this might be hard to hear, right? For many people of you, it's the same for me. I mean, but yeah, this is a fact of the market. This is crypto market, and we cannot change it. I mean, yeah, of course, we are, to be honest, this is a huge bull run already. I mean, this is a very huge one. This is what we did as people, as buyers for Bitcoin, right? So I think, in my point of view, it is very, very normal when you have some slight corrections, just like this one, just hitting this small, tiny support and move on. We are still, look what a bull run we are still in. So that is nothing to be afraid of. This is not FTX or any kind of fraud or wars or corona or yeah, we are in a healthy market, I would say now. It's true that there is a lot of inflation and so on, but this would not affect Bitcoin. All what it needs is just to rest in this support and then move forward. Yeah, so that's it for Bitcoin as bullish and bearish scenarios. Watch out, guys. As I said, it's a very tricky situation now, so you cannot really know what is going on. Suddenly the German government start to sell, and suddenly the ETFs and everyone who's bullish try to counterattack. Okay, it's the same happened here. This is a German sell here, and as you can see, a counterattack, again a German sell, again a counterattack, and look at the choppy waves into it. Yeah, and the same happening here, German sell, and then counterattack again. All right, so be careful, guys. At the end, the market is gonna correct itself, and it's gonna continue towards the support that it needs at the end. So yeah, see you the next time. I hope that you enjoy it. Subscribe and like the video if you really like it, of course. And yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you.